YouTube, my name is Apex, and today I have something a little bit outside the norm. What you're seeing right now is Battlefield 4 on the Gigabyte P34G notebook. And I'm making this video to both serve as a comparison for people that are looking to see how the Gigabyte P34G stacks up against other laptops in its class, and also to show you guys how good Shadowplay is on notebooks. They just recently came out with Shadowplay on notebooks, as well as a few other optimizations, but I wanted to show you just how little it impacts the performance even on the weaker laptop GPUs. Now, let me first go ahead and try to show you guys the specs here that I'm running at. Mind the wobbly camera there, I'm trying to keep it steady. So I have it all set to low, and it's at 1920 by 1080 at 60 Hertz, okay? So this is just running at low on the native resolution for the Gigabyte P34G. And we're in the test range right now, just to keep as many variables out as possible. So you can see that I'm getting about 120 to 140 FPS at all times. Even if you look out at the water, it stays, it actually goes higher looking out at the water. If I look towards more civilization, it goes down to about 125. So, as you can see, the P34G can run Battlefield 4 really well, even at 1080p. And also, let me go ahead and tell you guys the specs of the Gigabyte P34G. This is running an i7-4700 HQ processor from Intel that runs at 2.4 gigahertz at the regular voltage and goes up to 3.4 gigahertz when playing games and other CPU-intensive programs. It's also running, this model is running at 8 gigs of GDDR5, or sorry, 8 gigs of DDR3 1600 megahertz RAM, and it also has a GTX 760M with 2 gigs of GDDR5 RAM. Those are the main specs. It also has a 128 gig SSD and a 1 terabyte hard drive. But right now, that's all you need to know about this one. Now, let me just go ahead and show you this. This right now is without Shadowplay. And let me go ahead and turn Shadowplay on. And you'll see that on the top right corner here, there's a little icon. And that means that I'm recording. And right now, the frame rate is holding steady at about 115. The lowest it got was 100. Looking at the water, it goes up to about 130. And looking back at civilization, the lowest it gets is 100. Now this is recording at 1080p, 60 FPS, okay? This is something that would never have worked with another third-party program such as XSplit or OBS and still kept this amount of performance, especially on a notebook. And the temperature, I don't have the exact temperature, but the laptop is able to cool itself sufficiently without a cooling pad or anything. It's running just fine. You might be able to hear the fans in the background, but I mean, again, this is the Gigabyte P34G, so it's very thin, and it does have pretty loud fans when you're gaming, because it's a very thin laptop, so they can only fit two, I believe it's 70mm fans inside. So they do get loud, but under normal use, the Gigabyte P34G is actually very quiet, and it rarely even turns on the fans. What else can I say about this? So this is recording, and this is at 60 FPS. I'm getting no lag. I'm not even getting screen tearing. Sorry, I'm a little slow here. I'm using the touchpad. But this is as easy as it gets when it comes to recording. You can record at 1080p 60 FPS on your notebook now without a problem. It's really not even... Let me go ahead and see if I can show you how hot it's getting. Okay, let me close Origin here. Oh, there we go. So the core temp is... So the max it got up to was 81 degrees Celsius, which is about what it sits at when gaming in general. 81 degrees Celsius is still well within the range that this laptop is able to work. I believe the max is 90 degrees Celsius. Actually, it might even be higher. It might be 105 degrees Celsius. I've never actually seen the laptop get that hot. But either way, it's still well within its range. Acoustics, as I said before, are fairly loud, but if you're wearing headphones, you'll never even notice them. And overall, I mean, the performance is still great. You don't notice any sort of lag when using it. And really, all you saw was about 10 to 15 10 to 15 frame rate hit, and that's not bad at all. I mean, this is Shadowplay is just amazing to me, and it's just getting started. There's only a few more things they have to add to perfect Shadowplay, but this is actually how I record all my videos. But usually it's on my desktop, obviously. I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys this, and just show you how impressive this software is, and let you guys know that you should definitely go and get it if you have a NVIDIA graphics card, because it's free, and it is definitely worth a quick download. But that's all for this one, guys. Just wanted to show you this off for you, and I will thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next one.